Hello! I'm so excited for today's video. I went to this big church sale a couple weekends ago. I talked to you guys about that in the last What Sold. And then right after that, I went to what was titled High-End Clothing Yard Sale. And in this yard sale, it was basically, from what I could understand, it was the parents of a wealthy younger adult woman who really likes to shop for clothes and who mostly doesn't wear them. And I guess they do this sale once a year. So most of the things I bought were new with tags. Astor the Label, Trina Turk, Tuckernuck, a lot of Tuckernuck. And the more you bought, the better price you got. So I paid $20 per item for each item. Some of those items, I'm basically going to just double my money. But one dress already sold, and I'll put a little thing in the video here. One dress already sold for $135, $150 on Poshmark. And I only have a few things listed so far. So I paid $550 for 27 items. Sounds like a lot, crazy. I don't ever do anything like this. It's way out of my comfort zone. But I love Tuckernuck, and a lot of these things were my size. So I knew that if I wasn't able to sell them for some strange reason, which would be crazy because they're new with tags, almost all of them, or I wasn't able to get enough for them, I could keep them myself. So I'm going to go through those today. The first one I'll show you is the sold item. I am going to be running to my computer back and forth and to my rack here that has the whole haul minus the item that's already sold. So that first item that sold was a Tuckernuck black. It was a black mini dress. It was called the Jamie dress, and it had sequenced bow all over the front and the back around the collar. I'll put a picture right up here for you to see. I had that listed at $170. I got an offer for $150, which gave me about $134, I believe, on Poshmark. I was happy to accept that, and that's the first sold of this haul. So now let's get into the haul. I have not been able to research a ton of these. Excuse my voice. We were in Vegas last weekend. We had a great time. We went to the Sphere and we did like this zip line over Fremont Street, and I talked and I yelled and clapped and woohooed a lot. So my voice is kind of weird. My nose is a little stuffy, so forgive that. I am not going to tell you what these are going to sell for. I'm going to give a brief just idea. Now remember, I paid $20 per item. So this first item, this is by Anthropologie. Okay, these are knit, like double knit, tapestry, pants, paisley, with a huge bell bottom. They're actually by Anthropologie. They're a size 14, and if I was stylish at all, I would try these on. I think they'd be a little bit big, but in case you don't know the by Anthropologie tag, that's it right there. And so again, I paid $20 for each. This is not going to garnish me a lot of money. I'm going to list these for like $34. So I'm probably not even going to double my money, but they're going to sell, especially around this time of year with spooky season and costumes. And so, yeah, so I'm pretty happy with those. This next one is a Trina Turk, little open lace blazer with the ruffle bottom, size 10. Here's the Trina Turk sign. Again, $20 into it. Probably gonna list this about $38. Hope to get close to doubling my money, but these aren't the big guns yet. All right, how about this one? This is the cutest. This is Farm Rio. Look at these. Look at this. This is a mini dress This is new tags. It is size small. Here's your Farm Rio tag. Be watching for this. So this was $20 again. I'm probably going to list this for $78, something like that, maybe more. I'm guessing right now. I'm just, I haven't done the full research on these, but is this not so beautiful? This feels silky. It even has little sequins at the bottom. I don't believe it's silk. I believe it's probably polyester, but let's take a look. Hand wash. Well, one of these tags has to say what it's made out of. Viscose. Okay. That's why it's so silky and shiny and soft. Farm Rio. It's my first Farm Rio finding in the wild. Here's the first of many tucker neck pieces. This is a beautiful tucker neck blouse, size large. These are heavy. They're just beautifully made. Although they are not natural fibers, tucker neck is not, but they have a huge following. They're beautifully made. It's 100% polyester, 3/4 sleeve, open, yeah. So probably gonna list that for about $60. I know I can more than double my money on that. Another first for me in the wild, Astrid the label. And this is what that looks like. This is an extra small. I haven't measured it yet, but it is clearly oversized. It is a mini dress, and really classic look. It has pockets, it's polyester and elastane, dry clean only. Beautiful. This is probably $70, $80, I would suspect. All right. Here is a new tag, Baltic born, sheer sleeve, maxi plus. Actually, this has the stay in it, so this kind of molds and you can make it into, you can bend this bottom. Fully lined, wrap front, size large, new with tags, gorgeous. This dress I'm wearing, this is a Baltic born. I found this at a yard sale or a church sale, I think, for $2, and I wear it all the time. So anyway, this one, paid $20 for this. $190, maybe. All right, this is a Rebecca Taylor new with tags. Just a beautiful little summer mini dress. I think it has pockets. It does have pockets. It is a size medium, and the tag on it says it sold for $345. I haven't researched this yet, but maybe $90. It's beautiful. Oh, I just love this color. This is totally my color if this dress, is not totally me. Here's another one that I just adore. This is Hyacinth House, a tucker neck brand. Size large. Look at the front of this little mini dress. Is that the cutest thing ever? Long sleeve, lightweight cotton, lined. I think this one's not new with tags, so I'd probably price that maybe $80 and see where that goes. Here's another first for me. This is Halston, like actual Halston, new with tag. There you go. Size 12, great size. Beckett dress in cotton poplin light taupe. Doesn't have a price on it. Really, really, really cool style to this. With the belt and then the flappy cape sleeves. So cool, huh? I don't know what I'm going to list this at. probably 90 or more. Here's a pretty Anthropology, new with tags, size 10, was $168 when it was listed, when it was new. Here's the by Anthropology. Size 10, black. This is a little longer than knee length with the faux wrap. Look at these sleeves, they're beautiful with the cover buttons. Again, not sure, it was $168, maybe $75 on this, and see what I can get. This little Joseph Ribkoff, beautiful cape jacket top, one button. I love this. If I had an occasion to wear this, I probably would. So it is a size 10, and it is, do we have a, not sure. Oh, it looks like it's been taken out. So we'll do some research on that. 40 or 50 at least, I think. Okay, how about a little Gretchen Scott? I love these. They're so cute. You just have a look about them. This one is a size medium, faux wrap, knee length, stretchy, heavy, like heavy knit stretchy. Look at the little patterns. Is that the cutest thing ever? So I think 60 maybe on that. This little guy I threw in because I was trying to get enough to get, you know, everything for $20. I may wear this. This is just a little sud dance. I love this collar. Sheer lace top, size medium, nylon, cotton, and spandex. You know, Sundance has gone out of business, or is in the midst of going out of business. So you might want to keep your eye out for Sundance. I know it has a big following. I have some Sundance items that I found that I really like. So something to keep. I'm not sure this would go for much more than 30, but I am very tempted to keep it. So we'll see. This is truly amazing. This is new with tags, tucker nut. Heavy knit tweed coat jacket dress. Is this not beautiful? It is size large or medium? Large, new with tags. Just gorgeous. This one I'm probably gonna list up 170 maybe. These will hopefully be listed, everything I have will hopefully be listed by the end of the week. So we're working. I do have this listed. I can't remember what I have it listed for, 60 maybe. This is a Tommy Hilfiger lightweight long line blazer with the faux leather sleeves and the suede elbow patch. This is size 10. This is just beautiful, classy plaid. It's just gorgeous. This will sell quickly, I'm sure. I think I just listed it yesterday or the day before. This is also tucker neck, not new with tags, mini dress, heavy lace with the cotton collar, size large. I'm probably going to list this for about 90, unless I may have listed it already. I think I have it listed for 90. Beautiful. I do have this tucker nut listed. This is like a faux suede maxi. Like it's heavy. It's got a beautiful belt that it wraps around, new with tags, medium. I have this listed. I think I have it listed for 90. Maybe higher, I can't remember, but everything that I have listed of all the tucker neck is in my Poshmark, which is linked in the video description. All right, another tucker neck piece, beautiful little academia heavy knit mini dress, size large. Is this just the cutest thing? Talk about like Wednesday style, right? A really classy, classic preppy, light academia, all those wonderful keywords to sell it. I believe it's listed for $90 right now. This is another Baltic born, size medium. This is just so delicate, so beautiful, so dainty. Look at the bottom. It's a maxi dress. Oh, I just love this. Can't remember if I have this listed or not. But it's probably, I think it's maybe in the $90 range. It's a Baltic born, so it's not as high. It might be 70. Here's another little Pomander Place. Kind of the wrong season for this one. Medium denim mini dress. Full button front and pockets. Collared. Super cute. I do have that listed. I can't remember for what. All right. Bunch more tucker nut coming up here. This is bright pink, hot pink with the gorgeous sleeves, lacy, lined, size medium tucker nut blouse. That is currently listed, so you can check in my Poshmark store. Here's another tucker nut. Beautiful little blouse, that very similar style to the other with the little open, yeah, size medium, so cute. This is another tucker nut, new with tags. This is a mini dress, size medium with the square neck, long sleeve, beautiful, like a heavy knit, lined. That is listed also. Another tucker nut. This is a mini dress, knit, crepey, size large. So classy. Not new with tags on this one. Here is a tucker nut new with tags. This beautiful tie front, bow front with this collar. New with tags, tucker nut, size medium. There's the front. The tie goes in the back, or you could bring it around to the front. Beautiful blouse, long sleeve. And just one more, and this is a tucker nut drop waist, new with tags, mini dress, long sleeve, size medium, with these beautiful flowers. The drop waist seems to be kind of popular right now. Again, this has the black background, so I think it's still okay for seasonal. That's it, you guys. That is the haul that I got from that high-end yard sale. I will, when they all sell, which I believe they all will this year, I will do a follow-up video of what they sold for and how much I made after spending $550 at a yard sale. Thanks for joining me. Comment below if you've been to a yard sale like this, if you like selling these high-end clothing. It's pretty new to me. You know from watching what I do, I usually have $1 or $1 to $3 in, and I sell mostly bread and butter and some great finds in between, but this was a whole new level for me. So comment below, let me know if you've done that, if you've had success, if you like that, and if you like this content, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe below, hit the bell notification so you know when I put out another video. And thank you so much for spending your time. Hopefully it's mostly resellers watching these videos, so hopefully you're getting some work done and peeking up at the screen and getting some little nuggets of wonderful things to help in your reselling business. Thanks. Bye-bye.